Initializing video. Album review. Welcome to the program. This is Metal Robot Reviews.
Welcome to the Metal Robot Reviews channel. I'm your host, Tom McKay, and a little fun metal fact for you. If your band name and your album name have the word hate in them at the exact same time, then you've actually unlocked the achievement of Death Metal Edgelord, presented by the very underground metal magazine called Nothing. Chronicles of Hate is a 5-piece death metal band from Pisa, Italy. They haven't really been around for a long time, only starting their track back in 2016 and building up to the point this year where they can release their debut album, The Birth of Hate. Said to be inspired by the old school death metal pioneers, such as At the Gates, Death, and I swear I can't escape this fucking band. Well, does their debut album embody the birth of hate? Or is abortion an option? Fuck, I'm sorry, I couldn't even finish that. That's dark even for me. Let's not waste much more time. Let's get straight into it. Get a bass drop, and now a choir. Am I in for something special here? Never mind. Well, I mean, I guess I've heard much worse in terms of vocal intros. Oh, better go back to it. I'm going to die.
It's a question of morality.
If you couldn't tell, this is my face when listening to that solo. Get ready for the build. Fuck, I gotta concentrate. No mosh pit! No mosh pit!
Gone insane.
Was that a slightly metalcore inspired breakdown in a death metal song? Don't worry, I won't tell. It's the internet. No one will figure it out.
Don't trust anyone. You'll disappear.
No, he's right. I mean, look at Bigfoot. He trusted the photographer not to take a photo of him, and now he doesn't exist anymore.
That's a better way.
Am I the only one who thinks that Francesco sounds like Angelo Gasso? I didn't know I needed death metal with swag, but this is a good shit. You can't have an album about hate without having some kind of sampled clip, probably a political speech or something. It's just how it goes. You just can't have it. Seriously, this is it? This is it? I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh god, what the fuck are these things? Oh god, no. I'm playing this game for zombies. What are these giant killer bees for? What is this shit? Call of Duty, you're off your fucking rocker.
Show me your sorrow.
The only sorrows I have is not eating the crust of an extra large pizza that I ordered for myself. No, actually my sorrow is ordering an extra large pizza only for myself. We're about 6 tracks in and there's so much trim picking in this album, I'm shocked and in dismay that these guys don't have some kind of carpal tunnel syndrome or something. Yeah, you gotta get the metalcore build in there. Ah shit, I did it again.
Everything will end. Everything will die. Nothing can be saved when it's all done from inside.
Holy shit, this must be like the most pessimistic song I've ever heard, like Jesus. Do y'all need like a hug or something? Okay, there's something worth repeating here. Catchy lyric in a death metal song. I like it. And a lead section that isn't the embodiment of chloroform. Where the fuck was this on the rest of the album? TV static. Because run length. Again, where was this lead work on the rest of the album? Well, I'm assuming you still want to be alive. How do we achieve this goal? Because you want to still be alive, so death is not an option. So how would you want to achieve this? And we are back to our regularly scheduled, okay, solos. Shit, wait, oh, fuck. I hate this game. I'm done. Fuck that. Done with this shit. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. You say you're inspired by Swedish death metal, and yet you forgot the one key ingredient of Swedish death metal. I mean, at least now we know where the In Flames influence comes from. Yikes. But aside from that, Chronicles of Hate deliver on what their debut promises. Solid grooves, air-compressing riffs, throat-clenching vocals, and gut-wrenching bass chugs. The Birth of Hate from front to back is a solid debut for a band who's bringing in modern metal aesthetics with a classic upbringing. And while a lot of the lead sections on this album were definitely boring and, in my opinion, mostly just existed to not be classified as nu metal, a lot of the other parts of this album made up for that in spades. It's not a perfect record by any means, and it doesn't really break any new ground, but for what it promised us, it's definitely worth the listen. So overall, with punishing and infectious riffs, pounding drum grooves, thick bass lines, and shrieking vocals, The Birth of Hate turns out to be an aptly named title, as the Chronicles of Hate have only just begun. 13.5 out of 15, because after last year's piss dribble that was I the Mask, I've actually been trying to avoid these guys like a psychopathic metalcore frontman avoids actual punishment. You guys didn't help with that this time. Thanks, by the way. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the mosh pit next time. Have a good night.